Well, happy day after Christmas to you. I hope you and your friends, family, loved ones had a blessed day celebrating what Paul called the indescribable gift that God has given to us in Jesus Christ. That's from 2 Corinthians chapter 9. Robert and I have had a wonderful Christmas celebration, and I want to share a few highlights of that with you. But first, let me just thank you for your prayers for me and for this ministry. I'm spending this week and next preparing and studying for the January recordings on the wonder of the Word, teaching in 1st and 2nd Kings. So pray for grace and stamina and perseverance as we launch into a new year of recording for that very special project. Those programs are being translated into many different languages that will air around the world as we walk people from Genesis through Revelation, the wonder of the Word. And then thank you for your prayers and encouragement as it relates to our year-end giving. We thank the Lord for a $2 million matching challenge that He provided, and those funds are being matched. I can't tell you exactly where we are right now. I know we still have quite a ways to go, but thank you if you've already given. We're so grateful for that, and if you haven't and you're praying or thinking about it, now would be a great time to do that between now and the end of the 31st. Trusting God to provide what He knows is needed to pour fuel on this ministry for the months ahead. And then I want to just share with you a few highlights of our past couple of weeks. Robert and I had a chance to get away for a couple of days for a couple of Christmas concerts about an hour from here, and it was such a sweet time for us, but we ran into so many people who recognized us and were grateful for the ministry of Revive Our Hearts. We had dinner in a restaurant, and afterwards, one of the servers came up and she handed me this piece of paper, which is on the back of a torn-off paper placemat, and she said, "Somebody asked me to give you this." And the note said simply, "I pray for your ministry often, and my adult children and I are blessed by it. God has used you and your ministry to help walk me through many difficult seasons, especially this year, which included a terminal diagnosis. May God continue to use Revive Our Hearts and you." And then it was simply signed, "A fellow Michigander." Wow. I thought, I don't even know who this woman is, but God knows, and what she's facing, the Lord is using this ministry to strengthen her heart, to revive her heart in the midst of this terminal diagnosis. And then after the concert that same night, a couple from far away who were there for the concert came up to us afterwards and said, thank you so much for Revive Our Hearts. The woman said, "I listen to you every day." She said, "I got up at 5:30 this morning to listen." And she has faced a difficult journey with cancer, and her husband kept saying, "This ministry got my wife through that journey with cancer." So again, thank you, Lord, and thank you for your partnership, for your prayers, for your support that makes this kind of ministry possible. And then just before Christmas, we had a precious Zoom call with almost 70 of our international partners who gathered together for a 1-hour Christmas celebration to just share what God is doing in their parts of the world. I wish you could have been with us on that call. It was amazing hearing the stories. One man shared how his team is translating our content into a language that is spoken in an Islamic country. I won't name the country, but there's a whole cast of untouchables in that country. Women are marginalized, and he's saying we're focusing on that group. We're targeting them because they don't have anything like this. Another woman talked about how they are translating the wonder of the Word content into her language. And she said, when we first heard about this, we thought, that's impossible. There's no way we can do that. But God has pulled a team together that is helping them do this. And we're seeing this in French and in Afrikaans and in Spanish and in Portuguese and in Vietnamese and in Khmer, the language spoken in Cambodia, and in many other languages as the word is going out, the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And you are a part of making all this possible. So again, thank you as the Lord prompts you to give here at year end. I want to just share with you this verse or two from the end of 2 Corinthians 9. where Paul says to those who supported his ministry in that day, it's the Lord's ministry, and he said, "You will be enriched in every way for all generosity, which produces thanksgiving to God through us. For the ministry of this service is not only supplying the needs of the saints, but is also overflowing in many expressions of thanksgiving, which is also overflowing in many expressions of thanks to God." And he says that people who are grateful will pray for you, and they will have deep affection for you because of the surpassing grace of God in you. And then he closes again, "Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift." You are a gift. You are a treasure to us, but the greatest treasure is God himself, his precious word, and the living word, Jesus Christ. Blessings on you, and I pray that these last days of this year will be sweet for you as you anticipate all that God has in store for you and your family in the year ahead. Blessings on you.